chest hair,
Wow.
gray hair.
What do you mean, wow? Look at him.
Tired.
It's just slamming him with it. I don't.
What was your?
He knows what he looks like.
Am I?
I guess it's fair.
It's just you have.
I don't have
It's
a
giving
problem with your chest
caveman.
hair,
I don't-
It's
for the
giving
record.
caveman.
It's just.
It's the way.
It's escaping.
Yeah, it's the way it creeps out over your collar.
Yeah.
Like disgustingly. You know what I mean?
And like what
Like,
I think
It's
is, I
not even like you
watched
have a
push it
V-neck
down.
either. It's very
Yeah.
much so like it's everything you could have done except the turtleneck, and it's still peeking out.
I'll be honest. I don't know where to stop shaving.
Yeah, I don't.
Is it joint?
don't have
Further
the problem.
down.
I don't know.
Further down.
I mean, or like if it was just if it was,
your beard.
if it was thicker, I think it would look better. It's just the fact that it's just
so
creeping out.
fine,
It's just
too.
enough.
It looks
yeah.
like the hair that gets stuck in a drain, right?
What
And you're
really-
and it's coming out, trying to grab something.
What really gets me is I watched you push it down before this, and it's already come back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
And
wants to
that's-
be seen.
Yeah.
Which even in itself, the act of him pushing it down is kind of off-putting.
A
Maybe we
little
should
bit,
get-
but
so
like
maybe we
no
should
one
do, like-
saw
Pointed
that
out,
but
you said he's
us.
fingering his own hair.
He was fingering his own like self. It was interesting. Maybe we need to do what the drag queens do. They get like the glue sticks to their eyebrows so that they can draw their own eyebrows. You just gotta glue stick your own hair down.
Why don't we
That'll
just
keep it
wax
down.
He would be.
Just,
you
but
be
that'll
okay
take
with
it
that?
off. You want to take it off? I just wanted to put it down.
Ah, take it off.
Yeah, but it's gonna come right back.
Who's got some wax?
Sugaring is better for your
I feel
skin.
like if we dropped Gavin off with some drag queens, they would be upset. They would be like, "This is so
you
much
think
work."
Just add the
to,
undertaking.
to
So much
dragify
work.
him?
It's like when a
Right.
builder comes out and they have to give you a quote up
I
front.
would be
Like,
so easy.
This
If
is
I
a-
actually shaved, this is like 6 months of me not shaving. If I actually shaved, they would be like, we could get you in drag in 20 minutes. Like we'd be done. It's just like a smooth surface. They would be like, oh, it's gonna be an all-nighter.
I'm
Yeah.
almost.
Don't worry, I'm there too.
I'm like mid-30s now, I would say, and I'm still growing new hair in new places. Like it's just creeping down my back and up my back.
I've been doing something similar, except I've been getting moles in new places.
I thought you were gonna say mold.
No.
I was gonna be confused.
I would have been upset.
This is
with
off topic,
myself.
by the way.
Yeah,
It is.
I was gonna say we didn't start the show.
Yeah.
No, we definitely started the show. It started with our special guest, Gavin.
It started about 2 minutes in to a conversation about just my general appearance.
Yeah, well, we're taking it in. We don't get to see you as much. And so today is, we're pre-taping it because right now, literally this very moment,
This
if you're
moment.
watching this live, we are preparing for the Achievement Hunter live show in Seattle. If you're in Seattle or the Seattle area, turn this off and go to the
Go.
show. You can get tickets at the door if you're a fool and you haven't yet.
Or get a little Uber going or a Lyft, watch it on the way. And
Oh, okay.
You'd probably be 6 hours early.
If you must. We got Gavin because we're pre-taping it, so you don't have a bleep face recording.
That's true.
And so it's Tuesday for us. We're leaving tomorrow for the show. We're starting Seattle on Thursday, March 31st. Then we're doing San Francisco on Saturday, April 2nd, and finishing in Los Angeles on Sunday, April 3rd.
You said I haven't been around recently, but I think it's because I've been in here. I was in here last night, RT
Yeah.
podcast.
I just been around
Friday.
Yeah.
Did a little
I thought you were
bleep
saying
face.
in here, like in my heart.
No.
I've
Yeah,
been in
you
your
were
heart.
like
my
kind of pointing
heart.
in here, my
That's so-
shoulder.
that's so
I've been right here.
Don't tell me where you are in my heart. Don't even dare.
Am I near one of the ventricles?
Yeah. You're going.
Just at the bottom,
When
like,
I hear
under the blood.
when
You're the half pump, not the full pump.
when I'm lying in bed and you hear your stomach like squeak and gurgle, that's you.
I'm a little bit of like
You go-
atrial fibrillation.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm your host,
I wouldn't put
Michael.
you in my heart. That's a
got
that's
Kai,
a
Matt,
dangerous
and
organ for
Gavin.
me.
I would love to, if I was small, I would happily go in your heart and just see what's going on.
That's
like
an
if you've got
understatement.
any,
If I were small.
If
You're
you
talking
were
about
small,
microscopic.
yeah, if I was like this big, I could
Yeah.
swim around the
Gavin.
What
valves
was
and
that-
chip away at any
was
sort
that
of
old
plaque that you
cartoon?
Dude, I'd appreciate it. you're like
About,
going just to
like
save
being
my
a
life.
germ and fighting like a disease. What was that? It was
Magic School Bus.
Well, I mean, Magic
that's a
School
show.
Bus did it.
definitely done that.
Did it.
Osmosis Jones.
like Osmosis Jones is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Now
of.
there's an anime. What's it called? It's called like Blue Cells or something. Cells at Work.
Nice.
That's immediate. Cells at Work, but it's about like blood cells. I haven't watched it, but they're like, we gotta fight these germs.
Yeah, you need to be Osmosis Jones to do that.
Fair play.
Who would be your
I'm not.
Drix?
Who would be what?
Your Drix.
He's the
cold pill
medicine.
that should have been,
went away.
Yeah, should have been
theoretically.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would he last?
It would have been
He
absorbed.
also
Dude,
was
if that-
shown to have ammo.
If that were the
But
case,
he never runs out.
Yeah, if that were the case, I would be filled with 10 trillion little Excedrins. If they never went
sounds
away.
dangerous.
They take
Yeah.
over. Like you don't have
It
white blood
takes
cells
so many
anymore.
a day.
It's just
What is an
cold
Excedrin
pills.
again?
It's like pain reliever. I take it for headaches and sore joints.
Oh, y'all are old.
Yeah, no shit, man.
I don't have sore joints yet.
I'm about
I don't take
I'm
them.
about to hop on that
suffer.
Centrum.
I mean, we all know you suffer,
Yeah.
but you suffer from multiple things: joints, coughs.
No,
Yeah, he suffers from everything.
I really don't feel the joints because I've got like
See,
I'm double
when you're in
jointed
a
like
constant state
everything.
of pain, it's
I mean,
hard
no,
to feel.
So
I-
it doesn't
I will say
hurt.
one
I
of
don't
the
have
first
any
things I
pain
did
like
notice
that.
about you is that typically when you sit your hands like this,
Yeah, it's all like stupid, dumb shit like this.
Oh, have you seen him
Yeah.
sit with his feet? He like spins them backwards.
I do.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
for the audio part of the
insane.
podcast, what I said was like he kind of sits with like his palm is always facing a direction.
it's like a
There's
weird
pressure
one.
against it.
Yeah, it just
but
seems
that's his relaxing
it seems
position.
intentionally uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure
I feel like stretch out.
he says
It feels
that. I'm
good.
pretty sure he goes home and is like,
Yeah.
ah,
Why did I do that
No,
all day?
sometimes 'cause the way you sit reminds me of how I sat as a kid, like because I would be in all sorts of positions, like
because you're
arm
soft, your bones are soft.
all
when you're a
around,
kid.
like sleeping
Mine
on
might still be
which way.
soft.
I
My
mean, if
bones
you
just
never,
still
if you
soft.
always sit in certain ways, you'll never mess up your flexibility. Like me and BK were talking about this on stream about like, what's your peak poop pose?
I'm
Like when
sitting
you
on the
really
toilet.
have to let it out. What's your poop
When I'm
pose?
like
that
really
mean?
giving it some.
Yeah, when you like some people take off their shirt and that's their poop pose.
I would say I'm just like bright red like a raspberry.
that's more of your poop facial expression.
I mean, there's not that many poses. You're just sitting. I think is. The
I mean, no,
standard
so I
pose.
do.
I've never heard you say raspberry before. There's no way.
Matt, I've been here 10 years.
10
Say
years.
raspberry again.
Raspberry.
What's wrong with that,
I don't
man?
know. It just really caught me off guard.
Why did that tickle you?
I
so?
just thought you would say like raspberry, not raspberry. It's a whole other
So
word.
my poop pose is a fetal position where I put both legs like to my chest, my feet are on the seat.
You balance
Oh,
on like your.
feet on-
That's a
See,
whole
yeah.
other level of it.
Oh,
You also got to be small to do that.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a mini
I'm just
game.
saying.
I
Like,
think that is.
can't
There's
be
a
like
balance thing
6
you're
feet.
doing, like you're
like
doing a
6 feet
manual on
tall.
Tony Hawk. or
It's really just
something.
the heel of my foot, not
much
like
knee.
I think that is
It's
the
the
preferred way
knees.
to poop.
Oh yeah.
You
Which
know,
is
squat.
which brings up me to
Yeah,
my point.
squat a
is
little.
Well, that's
that-
why they have the potty squatty.
Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
hate.
But yeah.
All
people
that
just
brings me to
shit
the
on
point is
floor.
if I keep that poop position for my entire life, I'll always be able to sit crisscross applesauce and fetal position.
But you'll always be shitting. See, I don't really have
problem.
I don't really have poop positions. I just sit down. I'm usually in and out.
Yeah.
Right? You bring a phone or whatever, you can be in there forever. Then you're just hanging out.
Do you? Okay.
I wanna hang out.
Here's a hypothetical.
Unless I'm doing something and I gotta finish it to go, right? Like I'm doing this. Oh, I also have to go poopy. I'll bring the phone, but I don't go. Let's read the news. Like, well, like I don't.
You
I
don't
don't-
squat and surf.
Well, I don't go to the bathroom and assume I'm going to be there for 30 minutes and look for something to kill my boredom.
Yeah.
I feel like those people are too accustomed to that. And I'm like, put the phone away. I bet you'll poop faster. That's crazy to me when you're in there
Do
for
you
ages.
do a wee standing up?
Do I do a wee standing
home.
up? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I can't.
Almost
I
exclusively.
could try. It would make a mess.
It depends.
Almost
yeah, it would be
exclusive.
weird. For me.
I always sit down, mainly just because from a cleanliness standpoint, there's no sprayage
Sure.
true.
all around. You'd have to
Sure.
clean the bog less. But sometimes I'll think it's a pee, and I'll be there, without phone, because it's going to
yeah.
be quick. And then I'm like,
true.
this could go the whole way. And then I have to make the decision, do I split now,
Right.
go and get the phone
I'd
and
never
come back?
want to split. Splitting's insane to me.
Oh, it's
You're just
splitting
gonna
like,
make it like
sit,
cutting.
stand?
No, splitting's
do I
like
like-
cutting the rope and then coming back later to finish it.
Oh, sometimes I split my poop. But that's
Yeah,
only because I
that's
have
what
to
he
do
means.
something.
Why are you
I don't think
laughing?
there's anything that's been so urgent that was like, I'll split this.
I mean, it's
Matt,
just, sometimes
We
it's just
have
not.
Yeah.
rolled you away from your desk in a video, and you've clawed at your phone like it's a life preserver. Okay.
Does your
There's
phone
no
freeze?
scenario you're in the toilet without your phone. Matt's like,
If I'm just,
go
if I'm
watch
just
the
going for a pee,
go watch the Matt
reason.
Fridge video. Well, I hope you don't need a phone to pee. That's
Yeah, exactly.
You have a problem at that point.
Yeah.
If you're like, well, I'm gonna urinate. Let me.
Right.
Well, I've made a mess everywhere. Watch the Matt's a refrigerator video, and as soon as you start pulling him, he's like, and he gets his thumb.
I was doing something when you pulled me away.
I think I said
but
too. I was like, yeah, better get your phone. You might be bored. And it was very boring being a refrigerator, which I think is what you say.
Yeah.
That was merch.
Do you think that's an appliance that you would rather be than a fridge? Like, would you want to be the new popcorn machine, for example?
I think the
that an
popcorn
appliance?
machine would be fun. It'd be
Absolutely.
exciting. You get to like
What's the
burn
definition of
things.
appliance?
Something you plug
It's a
in.
good question, but it definitely is one.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, where it's like,
Like,
What-
what's an
what-
appliance versus
yeah.
a utensil tool, you know?
well,
I would
utensils
say an
and fork.
appliance is something that stays plugged in.
Yeah, it
Stage.
definitely has to be powered.
Like, I wouldn't say my what are those little
Scissors.
blender on a stick. That's not really an appliance.
But then people
a
say a
blender on a
vacuum,
stick?
Blender on
a vacuum,
stick.
people
Yeah,
say
is it-
vacuum's an appliance, but like there's so many variations of now like that don't have to be plugged in. Like sure they need power, but
Yeah,
true.
I think
mine's
if
just
it's
hand.
powered, it's an appliance, right?
powered?
I don't know. Who knows?
I kind
The
of
popcorn machine definitely is one, though.
'Cause it
I
has-
know an appliance when I see
it
it.
has an application.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
you know what I forgot too? I printed instructions and I forgot to bring them
instructions.
for the popcorn machine.
popcorn, yeah.
I made it all nice. I found like a cookie.
Oh, then made them get the best popcorn.
I typed it all up.
You're gonna laminate it.
I'm thinking about it because I think if I don't, Sarah's gonna rip it.
You know a laminating machine? That's a good appliance.
It's.
I
don't know how
haven't seen
useful
one
it
of
is.
those
Common
since
use.
I was
Yeah.
a wee lad.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are great though.
Is there
Like,
a limit to what you can laminate?
I would laminate.
I think it's as
you.
wide as
Wow.
it can be.
Me?
I think we could laminate.
I
you
don't think that's true.
for at least 20 seconds, and you'd be fine.
I don't
I
think
don't
that's
think
true.
so. Wouldn't you
Then
get all
we cut you
burned
out.
up? Isn't it like super hot?
I think we could put some cream on him.
It's also something you're supposed to like roll something into like hot plastic.
Maybe I'm
and
just
that's how it
thinking of
gets,
like
stuck.
a sheet
Yeah.
when you get like the vacuum seal plastic.
Oh, the vacuum bags.
Yeah.
Now that we could do to
We could
Matt.
do
That's different. You could do that. I'd still probably
We
die.
should vacuum
but
seal his foot or something.
How long can you hold your breath?
not
Well,
long
it's not.
enough.
It's
but
not about
like,
holding it, Kai. It's about keeping it.
Yeah.
You're gonna vacuum
It's
seal
just
it out
gonna vacuum seal it out.
of it. It's gonna be gone instantly. Watch his lungs go.
You just need a straw
I
somewhere.
just want more people to be in stuff. Like I got
That's
buried
fine.
in a coffin.
Yeah,
And-
you did.
Yeah.
That was fun. Let's put more people in things.
I feel like
That was fun. Imagine if we sucked all the air out of it and just, laughed.
I feel like vacuum sealing is the opposite of what you did to Dan in the balloon, where he got big.
Yeah.
Put him in a big bag and he
There have been times
he
when he's been in
atrophies.
with air, but then all the air slips out and he just gets sort of crumpled into.
Well,
a piece
eventually,
of
if the air got sucked out, your blood would start shooting out, right? Because there'd be like
What, out of your eyes?
just any hole, yeah, right? Because you'd be running out of space for it or
Mm.
something. You would think.
If it's enough pressure.
The blood
right?
would come before the organs get crushed, right? I think that's like the first step. It's probably right behind it, but you would think the
Would
blood.
that boil?
Well, blood, you get a cut, the blood shoots out. Right? The blood is ready to go. You know what I mean? The blood's ready to leave the body. So I feel like if you start sucking air out and vacuum sealing yourself, it's just gonna start. You're gonna start shooting blood.
The way he's like, the blood is ready to go.
It is ready to go,
It is
dude.
ready
Nothing
to get
else
out of there.
flies out of your body like blood.
It's just sitting there
It's true. You
waiting.
could like get a very basic scrap and suddenly blood's just.
You know how
spraying.
hard
It's
it
just
is to get
Fair.
brain out? It wants to stay.
It really makes you wonder, like, because people say that we're made mostly of water, but I swear to God, when I cut myself, all I see is blood.
Yeah, but imagine blood without the water in it.
No, that's your sick world. Bloodless Water by Gavin.
Wait,
I think it's
waterless water?
No, Bloodless Water.
I sure do
Bloodless
hate that
water.
bloodless
All the-
water.
like the plastic.
It's terrible.
Hey, hemoglobins. Pulled that out of somewhere.
accurate.
Someone said that to me once.
A hemoglobin.
It could have been. It was a cryptoid. Also, it's the anniversary week for Rooster Teeth.
It is.
I think today
It is
again
the
is
anniversary.
the anniversary. It's a stupid idea to do it on April 1st.
Yeah.
Every year people go, nuh-uh. And then
How do you guys-
And I go, I don't care, whatever.
Do
How do you all
these
feel about the age 19? Because that's how old Rooster Teeth is turning.
It's fucking old.
What was I doing at 19?
I feel like
Probably
19 is
trying
so
to work
pointless.
here. Yeah. I mean, you definitely were.
Yeah.
I feel like 19 is just such a pointless age.
Yeah, just skip it.
Yeah,
It's,
because
it's the
Just be
age
20.
of. It's the age of.
nothing,
Less worries.
nothing.
You're the
happens.
oldest
Less?
teenager you'll ever be.
This is the last
Yes,
time
less,
you're a teenager.
man.
Like, but 18,
Then 18?
at least you're legal, you can vote, whatever. 19, nothing. Then 20 is like, oh, I'm 20, new decade.
Yeah, but also.
And then 21 is like 21.
But also,
21
Kai,
means nothing to me.
But also, Kai, every year after
true.
that,
Fair.
it's just as worthless. You're talking to old people where nothing has mattered since 21, and that was so long ago,
I mean,
it doesn't even matter anymore.
And literally next month I
25, you get a
turn.
car.
That's what I'm saying. Next month I turn 25. My
fucking
insurance will go down.
Well,
Do you want to swap ages?
How old are you again?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I do. Right?
I do.
I shall worry about. I mean, if I'm as successful as you are at your age, I'll swap ages with you.
I get you have to swap success as well.
What's that supposed to mean, Matt?
I wasn't saying anything. It was just you.
It seems like that was a negative connotation there. What's
You
that
just
supposed
said
to mean?
you want to be successful as Gavin at 35.
Yes!
Become 35, then you have to
Not
be as successful as Gavin.
35.
Okay, are you
You're
okay being as
38.
successful as I am
I don't know
now?
how old
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why
All
Matt
those
said it like
3
that.
years again.
I wasn't trying to say anything about it. It's just-
Are you 33?
Your birthday's coming up, right?
Coming up.
Yeah.
I'm 33.
Wait, you said you're mid-30s?
Well, it's about to be
33.
34.
Next month I'm 34. That's
34
pretty
is
mid.
pretty
Oh,
mid.
okay.
I'd call that
fair.
mid.
What?
Yeah.
Aren't you, Alfredo, and Jeremy all around each other in birthdays?
Yeah, all around
Yes.
May. I'm not sure
they're
if is
triplets.
Jeremy.
Are y'all
Gemini?
Taurus?
That's it.
I'm Gemini.
That's it, man.
Disgusting.
Is that disgusting?
I'm Taurus, so.
Oh.
Okay.
So yours is
Actually, can you guess my birthday? Now that you know it's April and a Taurus.
the
April 1st. Happy birthday.
Thanks. Also incorrect.
I win.
That's Aries.
the 12th of April.
That's Aries. But no.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So it's after the 23rd is Taurus?
After the 20th.
After the 20th? 29th.
No.
Shit.
You actually said it though. It was the 23rd. You just said after
Oh.
the 23rd.
23rd? It's a
April
good.
23rd, I turned 25.
Nice.
May 23rd, you see.
Wow.
That's the same birthday as my uncle, and that's a month after me. Oh my God, Gavin.
23 club.
Yeah.
23.
I ran
Except
out.
you're not 23, and you're not.
I'm really
Well, clearly
glad.
it didn't.
As I stated before, we'll always state, and we'll state again now, that Iris's birthday was the 24th and not the 23rd. That would have just been
A lot.
unfortunate for
Yeah.
For the first.
Because everyone just be like, well, what day is the same day as Gavin? Buckles, it would have been, it would never have
You
ended.
can't escape.
It never have ended. Like that poor child. Like it's like born with the
Poor
curse of the
child.
nine-tailed fox. Except
I saw
it's
you
just
there
your birthday
in the
is
hospital
Gavin.
shoving her back in
Dude.
wait until midnight.
Kid pumped out almost a month early, and I was like, "Don't you dare!" Thankfully, it was like almost the 25th. It was like 11:30 at night.
There was actually.
But I was fucking worried. I was just like, "Do not be born on Gavin's birthday." God, no. Who is Gavin the real Blobby? They would have said. They would have.
I mean, no, we know that people ship you all. I've seen the fans.
Right. We know people ship, and Gavin's
Go on.
always getting it.
Also,
Has it ever been the other way around?
I'm sure somewhere, but overwhelmingly.
I have received a lot.
people
the last-
in the fan fictions.
Yeah.
Are we saying that people decide that you're the bottom in the relationship?
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 99%.
It's just in a matter of like even taking a cursory glance or a knowledge of fiction or something that's happening. This is years ago. I remember Gavin just being like, "Why is it always me?" I was just like, "I think you know." Just like he's just like, it's not something I don't think he thought about, but he's like, I feel I have to make an observation
Yeah.
though. Like, what did I do?
It's to the point where if it was the other way around now, it'd be weird.
I think.
I don't.
That's not right.
Which is
not
a
right.
weird comment in itself. This tells you where we are. It'd be weird. They got it right.
I don't think it has anything to you, Gavin. I think it more so has to do with you and Michael's relationship.
It's true.
Like if you were with someone else, you could be a top.
Yeah.
Aw, thanks.
Or a verse. You could be verse too. A verse bottom, verse top.
Good to know.
I don't.
Yeah.
Just need to find someone else.
I'm just there.
I don't have a choice. I'm always a bottom,
You know.
unfortunately.
Why don't you have a choice?
I don't have anything to stick into people.
Oh, I see.
You can find something.
Yeah, but like it wouldn't be
Anatomical
mine.
point of
It's
view.
not like attached to my body.
Good if you bought it. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like when I say like this is my hair because I own it, but like it's not the hair that grows from my head.
That's fair.
Man, it's
your hair.
my shirt though. Like,
Yeah.
not part of me yet. Man, I forgot a pair of jeans. I bought some sweet ass jeans And I was
You did
gonna
tell
wear
me about
today.
this.
I got them in. They're fucking like orange and white tie-dye.
Oh my god.
It's like a tiger. Yeah. I bought black and white, orange and white, and pink and white.
A little bit Joe
No purple
Exotic.
and orange?
What?
Yeah. No. The color of the beast. I just forgot them too. I was gonna wear them on Off Topic.
That would've been so
I was
dope.
bummed.
You could wear them on stage.
I will.
It's true.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know what we should do that we won't because it's tomorrow? You got those shorts? You got a pair of those salmon shorts?
What happened?
I don't know.
mean, you can wear my size.
I don't know, because I almost was going to tell you last week, like, AH Live, that's where we'll do it. And then I forgot to tell you.
Sometimes I forget what's like in the order sphere. Like what should
yeah.
be coming and then some stuff
No, I
doesn't
know.
come.
It's kind of a joke in of itself now, because I can't even guess how many times, for how many things we were like, we'll wear the salmon shorts for that. It's been a while now already.
It must be on like a Manuel Samuel timeline.
I want to wear the same pair of salmon shorts that Gavin has. And I was like, grab me a pair, and next thing we'll do it. And 12 things have passed. And every time I go, this one will do it.
This is the
I think we were
time.
talking about doing it at Extra Life.
Yeah.
Which was November. That was
They
5
mu-
months
they must
ago
have arrived.
already.
They must have come.
Let's look for them.
Yeah.
They can't be that hard to find.
I mean, if you got them, we should wear them at one of the shows.
Yeah.
You'll have to go to find out. Gotcha. If you're there, don't tell anybody. Don't take a picture. They gotta know.
Yeah.
You gotta
If you
show
know,
up.
you know.
Yeah.
Are you going to set that off?
It says caution flammable, so I don't know.
I mean, they put it
I
there,
don't
though, right?
think it's
Use
gonna
only
like
under
burst
close adult
fire.
supervision. Do
Oh, you're
not
good.
point either end toward face or other person.
But
Have you ever set one off into your mouth?
no.
This is why you're the bottom, Gavin. This
Yeah.
is literally
I
why
will
you're
say-
the bottom.
I will say that's-
That visual right there is exactly why you're the bottom.
I never really fucked with fireworks ever.
Oh, that looks
Yeah.
cool. They'll kill you.
I know, like,
Do it.
I don't want to do it by myself.
do you
There's
just
four of
like
them.
you had to like really
Is there not
try
four
to
of them?
get them in New Jersey, and nobody I knew gave a shit.
Did you want to do
They're like
one,
super.
Michael?
I'm fine.
Okay.
He doesn't fuck
Do you
with
think
They're
you
like
can spin
super
one
duper
fast
illegal.
enough that it goes off?
There's a chance you'll kill
for
Matt
sure.
right now.
They're like super duper illegal,
not
but they're
deterrent.
illegal in most places. But like here, nobody gives a shit, right? Like they're illegal in Texas, but no one cares. People just shoot them off
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially
but you also-
not during 4th of July.
Well,
You all
you're
can also
destroying
own
the
guns here.
evidence.
yeah,
right
but I mean,
away.
even guns don't
also
cause
true.
that many fires. It's more of the thing.
Oh, fires,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. That's more the thing with fireworks, I think, in Texas. That's why it's illegal.
That's why it was-
Because they
it
just
was
want
so
you like
great.
burning down a fucking
Yeah.
neighborhood.
What's
'Cause everything's
worse,
so dry.
fireworks or like Christmas trees? 'Cause don't Christmas trees cause a lot of house fires too? Like real
Dude, a
ones?
dead Christmas tree goes up.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
they
I'll
go
tell
up
you,
immediately.
what's
They
way
do.
more than a Christmas tree, though, is deep frying a turkey.
Oh, yeah.
People burn their houses down like that. That's why they're like, do it outside. And
Yeah.
they go, oh, it's fine. And they burn their house down. That's like,
Yeah.
I think, the #1 special event.
I'm waiting for
Like,
air
it's a
fryers.
stage.
Special event.
Yeah,
Burn
right, not just like a regular my house burned
Yeah.
down because I'm a smoker or whatever, but like I'm gonna do a thing for a holiday and it's gonna be cool. It's probably deep fryer, I think, is usually the burn your house down.
Yeah, annoying.
I should get a fire extinguisher.
definitely
5,
should.
4,
Yeah.
Have one?
3,
No, I think I have
2,
one.
1. Happy birthday!
Okay.
I didn't smoke.
My finger slid off the spring and I crushed it.
Well, do it. Come on, do it again.
5.
Okay.
Oh,
I saw the fire in there. Did it go in your drink?
A little bit.
Did they really only put 3 on the table?
There were only 3.
There were only
Budget
3.
cuts.
yeah.
Oh, I love that smell.
It's a pretty good.
That's why I
smell.
asked. I wanted to make sure the host.
Oh, it's fine.
This
Thank
is
you.
still smoking too.
We got 4 tiny hats,
We have tiny hats.
which I can only think of putting them on nipples.
Or my nose.
I don't know if that would fit on mine.
Gavin,
Well done.
19 years, and we've been here more than half now.
Oh, yeah. Call it a day?
No, I just think like I'm part sewn in. It's like when you get rooted to the tree.
Like you're part of the crew, part of the ship. That sort of thing.
I would say beyond the glitter, not
I'm
much
surprised
has
my nose can
changed.
fit in there.
Why would you be surprised?
Yeah.
No reason.
Can you tell Gavin's wearing something on his nose?
The fact that it's pink really does help blend it in a little bit.
When you like, look directly at the camera, it almost.
You're a fool. How was the podcast last night? You have fun? You celebrate?
Had some cake.
I saw.
I saw the cake.
What was up with the cutting of the cake?
The middle of it?
Yeah, what was up with that?
I'm a radial cutter. I go radius.
Okay.
Right? I go from the middle out.
Sure.
Gus does diameter. He goes all the way across the cake with the knife,
Okay.
cutting it the whole thing in half.
Okay. I still don't understand how the middle went missing.
Oh, I was just getting carried away.
Gotcha.
Talking
Okay.
about how
Because
ridiculous his
neither
was.
of those explanations explain
What's
it.
wrong with his?
Well, I was saying it was like a slice.
Well, 'cause,
then I
yeah,
just
if you
started
keep-
taking slices off the cake, like
if you-
from the back, just
if
like
you-
cutting it like bread.
You
Well,
keep
it's not
diametering it.
cutting it all like bread, right? Did you like give you square pieces of cake?
No, I just did that because
Because, yeah.
his way was fine. It's just
cheeky.
I've never
Yeah, well-
I've never seen someone start cutting a cake from like the back to the front.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I mean, I
generally you
get,
start
I
in
get
the
what you're
middle.
saying too. You start in the middle, but if you did diameter it, you'd make all the
How do
middle.
you guys cut square cakes then? Like rectangular cakes?
Well,
boxes.
usually the cake is already square.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like you get the the kids' cakes that
Yeah.
have the things.
You
that's
cut
like
little
square.
squares.
Yeah.
Probably
So
go
that's
for
all the way around, or do you do the small squares? I just cut all the way down and then
No, I would
cut
say
squares
small
as I go
squares,
down.
generally.
I don't think I've carved enough
Really?
square cakes. To
Yeah.
know.
Matt doesn't have
That's
to cut
really
anything because
sounding.
it's just for him. It's true. He goes, this is my
Perfect.
sheet cake.
However much I want.
This is Matt's cake. It's already cut. One
You-
piece
don't
for
they-
me.
Don't they have like those things where you can just like expand them and it cuts it like a netting?
Would you
the
like another
fuck
ear,
needs
by the
that?
way?
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
Who
how often
needs
are you
that?
cutting cake? That saves
Good
you
Lord.
Actually, not
Let me
really
get my
that much anymore.
net cutter cake tool.
I used to have one for apples.
We'll see. Imagine that, but for cake.
Yeah, I just don't use enough cake.
And I bet you don't even use enough apples.
I remember.
but that makes sense.
I think my mom got that like towards the tail end of us having a lot of people to have birthdays for. So I was kind of like, well, now we're not really useful, right?
I have a
Like,
question.
I'm
Got
just
it.
saying.
As a child, what was the last time you really like had a birthday party, like celebrated your birthday? I remember my mom said, at 10, you're done. Like, of course, I had like the 16.
I have no idea then. I don't know what that means though, because you said 10 and then you immediately said, well, 16.
You
No,
mean
because
like,
16 is like a date, but like when you
your-
had like
your parents,
consistent like
invited
parties.
people or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a
maybe-
birthday party versus
I
I
had
think
one.
by 11, it was just like small family.
I would say
Yeah.
probably
Yeah, it was after. Yeah.
somewhere around middle school, right?
Yeah, because that's what it was for
That'll
me.
be
I didn't have any before. I had one, and I was like
Birthday.
One-
You only
yeah,
had one
one
birthday. That's 2.
I mean, if it's leap years, yeah.
It still doesn't make sense.
Then your birthday just gets moved. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
No, I had one party, and then my parents were like, "Well, that was a lot," and then we
Damn,
never did it
dude.
again.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well, how old was that?
I
How
think I
old
was
that
like
party?
10,
Damn.
somewhere in there.
So they waited 10 years. They're like,
Waited 10 years, and they're like,
They had to
"That's a lot."
prepare
It was a
themselves
lot of
for it.
work.
And they
It's
said
true.
maybe again at 20.
Yeah,
And,
they didn't do it.
It just didn't pan out.
They were just like, "We hope you forgot."
I like the
I
idea
did.
of someone like new parents going to your parents and going, hey, you got any advice for us? Like new parents, like what can we expect? And they're like, I don't know, man, but just like watch out for the 10th birthday. 'Cause It's
gonna
fucking
be
exhausting.
crazy.
If I could go back in time, oof, maybe. When that party wouldn't end, it really had me wondering
Yeah.
about, is Matt worth it?
Damn.
They decided no.
We decided
Yeah.
worth keeping
Yeah.
at 10.
But like,
But not worth another party.
not with friends.
That's
involved.
why
That-
Matt
that was
parties
all-
every day. It's
true.
He's catching up. That's why he's always eating cake and cookies. And he's got little hats at his desk. He's enjoying his treats. We got gumballs now.
We
We do have
They're
gumballs.
big.
We're slowly becoming a carnival again.
So if I was this small,
Right,
and
back
I,
to this,
and I was in
okay.
your heart, right,
Gavin's
and I
just
could
small
sort of
being
check
again.
out all the valves and all the veins and like get rid of anything
That's
that's
still
in
too
there.
big, I feel like, to be in his heart.
It definitely is. That's called a mass.
That's enough of a blockage that
fucking-
like he'd show up on a
tumor
scan
or something.
How big's an artery?
I don't know.
Mine are probably a little
We'll
smaller.
assume you're smaller than a pea.
I mean, a heart is like this big, right? And then a valve is probably
Mine's
like
bigger.
this.
Whoa!
like a-
I don't
I
think
got
it's
more hands.
open. We're both opening your hands. I don't think it's
Yeah,
open.
I don't think it's like
just It's a fist of
Pretty sure
legend.
it's like a heart.
Let's see, Matt. Pop it out. Let's take a look.
Yeah, just.
So it costs $1,000 an hour for me to be in there. How long are you putting me in for?
What are you doing in there?
I'm sorting stuff out. I'm chipping away.
You would not have the time or the tools to sort stuff out in there. You'd walk in and go, "Oh, that's a bloody mess." Need blood everywhere. And you'd be like, "Oh, I need help."
For $1,000 an hour, I don't think I'd send you. No offense.
Damn, I'm the only one who can be this small.
Oh, if you're the only one who can be that
it's-
small, then
That's unique.
Yeah,
if
I like,
that's
it's
the
pretty
case-
unique.
I like the idea that you're like, I can be this small. I know nothing about the human
Nothing.
body or
Nothing.
organs or anything. So I'm
But
just gonna
I
kind of
can
go in there
be
and
this
scrape some
small.
shit.
He just gets a phone call from inside his heart. He's like, Matt, I've lost.
I have no idea where I am.
Can you feel this, Matt? Can you feel this? Where
Drive
am
me
I?
back to
It's
the
just
heart.
you getting a heart.
And you're just like, ah.
I like, honestly, if you're that small, but no, but can you feel this?
I like it knocked out.
I like the idea of
It's costing
Gavin.
you, every hour I'm unconscious, it's costing you a grand, Matt. You know
I have to pay when you're unconscious?
You gotta pay him, but then he's on like tech support with a doctor, right? And he's going, yeah, I'm there. I'm looking at it. And they go, you can't be looking at it. I'm looking at it. It's not beating.
I'm imagining
It's supposed to be beating?
It's like when Tim Allen and Sigourney Weaver are on the phone to Justin Long in Galaxy Quest. It's that sort of vibe. Where I'm
Right.
just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
The ticking time bomb is
Yeah.
Matt's heart.
Yeah. And there's crushes for some reason.
Matt would have
the
crushed.
valves?
This sick fuck, he would be like a Mario Maker in his heart.
Wow.
He'd
Yeah.
just
It's
for
like
fun.
that
Now
frickin'
go
level where you
over
got spin
the
jump on
lava
spikes.
level.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta watch
and
out
you
for the
could go,
fire bar.
and then you'd be like, this is impossible. And you go, I did it. Great.
My heart does it every day. You can do it.
Matt, your heart is like, what's his name? Your heart is like the dude in Paper Mario who is invincible because he takes it out.
I'm trying to remember who you're talking about.
It's the guy that eats the ghosts. It's in the first Paper Mario. I think.
Oh, I haven't played that one.
Ever?
Ever? Really?
serious?
You?
Serious.
Weird.
There's some video games that you haven't played?
They exist.
think it's-
They're rare.
I think it's the first. It's a Mario game. That's crazy.
And Paper Mario
heart
at
was
that.
beating.
Party
Yeah.
game.
Hey, I didn't have a
like
birthday party that year.
Blubba
Didn't get
or
a
some shit.
gift. So
Anyway, the guy's allegedly invincible, and you can't beat him. And then you find out his secret is he took his heart out, and so you can't
Yeah,
beat him
could
until
be
you
it,
get him
yeah.
to eat his heart. But his heart, and my point is like this, like that's you.
Can't you
The
just,
heart's like
where's his heart? In a
it's
jar?
locked away.
It's
in a
like
tower.
Davy Jones,
It's like
yeah.
reverse Rapunzel. It's at the
Blow up.
basement of a tower.
Blow up
Yeah.
the tower.
Well, yeah,
Well, it's
you
at the
go,
basement.
you go
It's
fuck the
invincible.
heart up, yeah, and then the heart runs away, jumps back into the guy's mouth,
Ah.
and it's like, uh-oh, now I'm invincible again,
Invincible.
and then you fight him.
Michael Vincible Jones.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
that's cool.
Yeah,
How long have we been recording?
about 10 minutes.
Oh, because I'm trying to think, where are we at Seattle right now, you know? Are we still in the tech
I'm
rehearsal?
probably still signing the posters.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
didn't sign any of them yet.
Yeah, I wasn't around, and then when I got back, I didn't want to do it. So.
Can I just say Gavin signed a single
Oh, that's not
poster.
true. I signed two. Oh no, those are different posters. Never mind.
Yeah, Gavin signed a single
two of
poster because I asked him what his autograph looked like.
Whoa.
I was
So-
hoping the ink would go all the way through, all of them.
When
I'll get the
when-
rest.
When you guys were signing them, you told me that they were there, but I was doing stuff, and then I
Yes.
went to go do it on a day where I had like nothing to do, and they were gone. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
was
blame
that this week?
It was this week. Yeah.
Well,
but
this
then
the
we have
week of the
nothing to
show.
do.
They shipped them out. They're
because
there. They're in Seattle
like
now.
all the recordings got pushed to a different day, so I was like, perfect. I can do this, and then I can work on like challenge accepted, and we're good.
No, it's funny because it was on Monday where me, not Joe, me, Jack, and Lindsay got a message saying, "Thank you guys so much for signing the posters. You're the only ones that did it." And it might have been literally right after that you checked to go
Yeah,
see them.
that sounds right.
like they
course.
literally got picked up on Monday.
Oh, they're gone already?
Yeah, the posters are not here.
Shoot, I was just gonna do it.
I mean, there's a lot of downtime behind, like, backstage.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually where I
I
go,
usually do it actually during the show.
like, while you're on stage.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
it's-
live experience, right?
Yeah.
They'll know like,
signing
hey,
them back
these
there.
were signed seconds ago.
Fresh. You could smear,
Fresh
smear it off
signature.
if you wanted.
Gavin, I have a question for you based on AH Live. So there's been a question going around for the last week of like, if you could come in, be introduced on any song, what would your intro song be?
Am I giving away my intro song that I was going to submit? Or are we
Oh.
not doing that anymore?
Are you submitting one? Then do the second one. Then don't do that one. Don't reveal that one.
So yeah, what's your second?
This comes out
best?
before we go live.
Oh, it's got to be something that's like not cool.
Not cool. You want to be basic? Do you want me to give you some
Is there a
odds?
soundtrack to Mr. Bean?
The Mr. Bean theme tune. This is the choir, I think. Yeah, I'll come out to that. Have you ever seen the beginning of Mr. Bean? He just comes down from like a beam of light from space and hits the pavement.
I think
I've never seen the beginning of that. No.
I think you would also do well with like Curb Your Enthusiasm,
That would be good for you.
Yeah.
because it's just to me that just means like foolish. You hear that song, you go, "This man is a fool. He might be right, but he's a fool."
Yep.
That's every time I hear that song. That's usually what it is.
I've never seen that show.
And you
It's
never
a good
will.
show.
Dude, it's crazy because it's like new Seinfeld, right? Because
Yeah.
it's you know
I've seen a lot of clips, so I've never just
Larry
sat
David.
down.
It's a bit more. It's like a realistic Seinfeld in a sense that it's not clearly like sets and like a studio
Yeah.
audience, but it's like handy-cam Seinfeld basically, but it's just Larry David instead of Seinfeld. And it's crazy though because it was after Seinfeld, so you think of it as new. But there's still an episode in season 1 where he goes and buys a cell phone. He's like, it's time for me to get a cell phone. And it's like, God, it's so old.
Jeez.
What year did it start? Like 2000?
2000, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they did like 6 or 7 seasons, and he went, I'm gonna take a break. And so then he only made one every like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And HBO is just like, well, hey,
No,
you
whatever.
let us know. We'll wait. The thing about it is he looks so bad. Larry David just aged so poorly early.
But he's
He
still a bit the
doesn't.
same.
He
No,
doesn't
he's
look
maintained,
that
yeah.
much older. It's crazy that like you look at him from 20 years ago and like, man, you got it out of the way. Like he just looks like an old
Speed
man.
aged.
He
He's
just
speed
looks like a bald old man, and his attitude does not help at all. He's,
Oh, no.
he's very like.
So how old is he
curmudgeon-y.
in 2000?
I mean, he's got to be only a little bit older than Seinfeld.
Let's look it up.
So I mean, I would guess he's probably late 40s.
It's interesting.
Maybe like 50, but
It's
probably
similar
not.
to like Steve Coogan doing Alan Partridge because he was in his 20s getting aged up to his mid to late 40s. And then he
What's
just
up, Kai?
got to that
So-
age, so he just looks the same.
Oh, yeah.
Currently,
Yeah.
Larry David is 74. So he's
Okay,
44.
so he's
in
older than I
2000.
thought.
Yeah, he's definitely older.
Well, 42.
What? No.
42.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Guy,
In
you're-
2000?
Okay. He's how old? He's 74.
52.
Yeah, nothing was right. Yeah, okay, 52.
Nothing
I
was
believed you.
So
and I
he
was like,
wa-
wait,
Yeah,
is it?
wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
I don't know.
So I mean, he was up there then. He was already 52.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so like for 74, now that's old. It's like
Yeah, he's 74 now.
guy doesn't look a day older than 55 in Larry David terms.
Love it. I'll start it. I'll watch it.
It's good.
Okay.
It is good. My mother and my grandmother both love that show. Like anytime they have to like.
It's
fly,
very relatable.
Yeah, they download.
Where like he's a turd, but it's not like Sunny turd, right? He's not just like the absolute worst human. He's more just like, I'm right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
people
like
are
he
yeah,
makes
but
like a
shut
point.
up.
Exactly. It's like
Just be quiet.
That's not wrong, but man.
He just
it's-
goes about it in the most like annoying way, and he doesn't care.
Dude, my favorite scene I've seen from it like recently was when he just was walking down the street, someone's taking a selfie with a selfie stick, and he just like mid-conversation grabs it, snaps it in half, he goes, here you go, hands him back the shit, and just keeps walking. I'm like, oh my God, it's so good.
Or just like it's very Seinfeld. Where he's going to like a baseball game, and it was actually the episode that they used in that like documentary about the guy that got accused of murder. And he's like, I was at the baseball game, and they got footage from Curb Your Enthusiasm to like prove the guy was there. And in that episode, he's going to the baseball game, but he wants to drive in the carpool lane. He doesn't have anybody to drive in the carpool lane, so he picks up a hooker just to sit in the car so he can drive through the carpool lane. And it's like, that's smart. You know what I mean? So like, what do you want to do? He's like, nothing. I want to drive in the carpool lane.
God.
It's like when you know what you want. It's like how far are you willing to go to which what you want. It's respectable.
Yeah.
I mean, he paid the hooker. The hooker got paid, and he
It's-
got to do what he wanted.
Well, it's also nice
Yeah,
too
yeah.
because he plays himself, and so he's filthy rich in the show, and it's kind of like not.
So in the show, he's made Seinfeld.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's not like, it's just not something they constantly talk about, but just he's loaded and everybody knows he's loaded and he could just do whatever he wants. Because he's just like, at best, him working is just like he has a desk at an office. You know what I mean? And like that's it. It doesn't actually go over any of his actual work or anything he does. He doesn't like write or anything. He just has an office that he works at, and he's always either going there or leaving, but he never actually works.
I wonder how many there are of that in the world, where someone has a work desk, but it's not real work. They don't actually do the work.
I mean, we work at Achievement Hunter, so.
We say that's not real work?
I mean, I use my desk constantly.
Yeah, we use
I use all my equipment at my desk, though. To record videos?
I guess then what are you trying to say? Like, what is
Like a desk that you don't need that just sits
like
there.
you, sit,
said,
you
"Oh, I have one of
basically you
those."
sit down and you're like,
And the only reason I have
got
one of
the
those is
desk.
because, you know, my apartment came with like a desk in
Like
the
a
wall.
built-in?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
used to
I
have
don't
one of
use
those.
that
It's
for
like it's like in the
my
corner.
streaming. Yeah, exactly.
Like a cubby.
Like my Mac is over there, so if I edit, I'll go over there. But I really don't use it. Most of the stuff I do is on my PC, so.
Do you like editing?
I do. It's stressful, but I like it. I'm also too much of a perfectionist because I'll be like, I'm the kind of person that I'll work on an edit for too long and I'll be like, all right, this is good, just send it out. Because, you know, just like the song Encanto, sometimes I focus so much on perfection that the product never gets delivered and I'm trying to lean that back. Because if I just created, then I could probably have just so much shit out.
Yeah, it's like they're saying about artists, about how like, I don't know the quote. Something like art is never finished, it's just abandoned. Like you can never,
Yeah.
for those who just keep working on it forever.
you could just keep like looking at like little tiny things. Like this will be a little bit tighter right here, and then you've watched the video like 15 times, and,
And
you're like, but this could be changed.
But
Perfect.
the thing is, like, everything's subjective. So what you could deem as perfect is just like, this is trash, this is not authentic, this is whatever. Especially now when people like crave authenticity in their content. Especially now.
I'm a big good enough.
Yeah.
It's true. You know, is it funny? It's good. Does it sound like shit? Nope. Good enough. Right? I'm making the Surgeon Simulator movie Let's Play, and I go, I need some text. That's funny. It's so funny because I made that video, I remember distinctly, like that video in particular. I made that in 2 days. Like, I started it one day, and I finished it the next day. And I was almost halfway through, right? Or somewhere, like a good chunk in. And, you know, you get like in your head, how you're editing the video, right? At least if it's something that's the same, right? Like a Let's Play, more or less, is gonna be the same throughout, as far as like how you want your cuts to look and I don't know, like how you want like the jokes to be delivered, like longer or faster or whatever. And I edited it and I was like, okay, I'll work more on it. I start editing it the next day. And I'm like 2 minutes in, I'm going, what was I doing yesterday? Like, I hate this. And then I like redid everything. Like literally the next day, I watched like 5 minutes of it and I completely disagreed with my opinions from the day before.
got to sleep on an edit.
No. This should be 1 second longer. But it was so weird because it wasn't like I was rushing through it. I was like, this is great. And the next day I went, what was I thinking? Let me go back and change this.
Yep.
And then I showed it to you and I was like, look, I put text and a music bed in about how we were defeated and
Hey, that's why Manuel Samuel took so long.
yeah.
Perfectionist.
Just
Yeah,
a
you
little
actually
bit.
edited it 100 times. You were like, no! Like when you finish your novel
It's hard.
and
I was
you
actually-
crumple it up and start over.
I looked in the autosave vault, which basically just like lets me know all the times I was working on it. I worked it on every single year between, when was it done? 2017?
Damn.
No,
no, it's 2016.
16.
Yeah,
2016.
and I touched the project every year, like doing a
you
different
touched
thing.
it.
Except 2020.
You didn't touch it in 2020.
I don't think I think I opened it and closed it and I didn't finish it.
I mean, that was a year. That was a year.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think the first year I like edited it, took out the bits we didn't want, and then the second year I was like capturing the gameplay audio again, and then I was like slicing some of it up. I left it half done. Next year a little bit more, and then most of the work was done in the final year.
I would love for you to compile that into a quick list, go back in time and hand that to yourself in 2016, and you go, hey, just so you know, here's you're gonna edit this. And you were like, a year? Wait, I'm doing what in a year? What are you talking about? You're like, well, 2017, this is what you're gonna tackle. 2018, you move on to this. You're just going, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it was a lot of just like opening it, being overwhelmed at the workload, and just being
my
like,
God,
it's not working.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And then you got all the people asking for it, but it's like, I mean, it's not like the first one got 1 million views or anything, did it?
Oh, not at all.
don't
They're
think
just
it was.
asking for it because we mentioned it. We made the foolish mistake of mentioning it.
Yeah, so it's like, man, it's like no one's even gonna see it when I'm talking. But I had to finish.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did it.
I had to finish.
Look at you
I didn't watch it.
doing it.
You didn't watch it? Watch it.
Should I?
Manuel Samuel, part 2.
I watched some of it.
Make Michael watch it.
Okay. I feel like I should.
Which one? What's that? Manuel Samuel?
Yeah.
Is that the one that just came out?
Uh-huh.
Like the one where you're helping like the Grim Reaper?
Yeah.
And then you.
Yeah, we filmed that 6 years ago.
Part 1 was filmed in 2016.
Well, they both
I mean,
were.
it's a great game.
It came out in 2016.
They were both filmed back to back.
Yes,
but we
they were
lost,
both filmed.
Lost game audio.
Yeah.
And so he spent 6 years fixing it.
Except, not really. Just
It just took 6 years.
little nuggets of time. All in all, it probably was no more than like 30 hours.
I want to see.
Yeah. But you were just like adding all the audio back in?
That was the problem. Yeah, so I had to
You had to like re-record the
I
audio.
bought the game myself, played the game again, and recorded the audio. But then when I went to this is probably around 2017. I'm doing this. When I went to put in the audio back onto like the subtitles, I realized the audio is random. So like you can do a fight and hear different lines because it's just like a character might be yelling different shit. So I was like, oh well, our playthrough, this demon said this, and I don't have the audio for that. Have to go back to the game, get to that bit. So it was like multiple recordings, and some of the stuff just never happened. So
much of the edit was not editing.
It was. I equate it to like it's a puzzle where half of the pieces are missing, half of the pieces are from a different puzzle, and half of the pieces you have to like 3D print yourself. It was just like a complete mess.
So many halves.
It was like,
a lot of them.
and even in its final form, it's like 90% there. Like there are literally some lines I never had audio for because it just never happened in my game.
Hey, go back. Get the Samuel cut. Come on.
Well, now you can make the extended cut, though. Re-release that, and it'll be the whole thing.
Stop.
You get the extra 10%.
Yeah.
No.
Put it out as one video.
You know what? No.
You put it out as one video, and then
good
you
enough.
you burn into the corner of the screen what year it was worked on. And so the first half just says 2016.
I remember I think the second time I opened it, it was all edited up to the final boss fight, which was like half an hour because we kept dying.
Oh, God.
and I had just given up on it.
Until you didn't.
Until I did.
Until
And now it's
life
out.
just beat him down.
Yeah.
And put
Until the world was like,
in
you
such
have
a hole."
You have nothing else you can.
Basically, yes. It's like Gavin was in 3 years of solitary confinement, and they were like, "You ready to come out?" And he was like, "No." And they were like, "Here's Manuel Samuel." And you're like, "I guess I'll work on this."
Manuel Samuel.
You just had your piss bucket and Manuel Samuel to work on, and all the equipment to do so.
I just had to sleep on the edit, maybe like
you
1,500
did.
times.
But that's really how it be.
It is.
Yeah. Like
There's a lot of stuff I've made.
how right now it'd be the time where we transition to take a moment to hear from our sponsors.
Ha! I bet you were expecting Michael or anyone else to do these, but everyone's on assignment on the West Coast, so I was asked to be special ad correspondent. They made me a sign. So I'm going to read you the ads. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Upstart Credit Card Statements. If just the thought of them scares you, it might be time for a change. Well, Upstart is here for you to help your path to financial freedom. Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan all online. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high-interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 1 million people have used Upstart to get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. Rather than looking at credit score alone, Upstart considers other factors like your income, current employment, your credit history to find a smarter rate for your loan. You can check your rate without impacting your credit score, very important, in minutes, very fast, for loans between $1,000 and $50,000. $50,000, imagine. You can even receive funds as fast as one business day. That's one day during the week. after accepting your loan. Find out how with Upstart and see how they can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/off-topic. That's upstart.com/off-topic. Don't forget to use that URL so that way they know Michael sent you. They won't know that I sent you, but they'll know it was off topic, and that's really the important part. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit score, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Upstart.com/off-topic. This podcast is also sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Relationships take work. A lot of us will drop anything to go help someone we care about. We'll go out of our way to treat other people well, but how often do we do the same for ourselves? Most of us probably not too often. This month, BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to take care of the most important relationship that you have, and that's the one with yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, making time for your haircut, or even trying therapy, you are your own greatest asset. So invest your time and effort into yourself the same way you do it for other people. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. Important. You might be just listening to this while this is on another screen behind a window while you're playing World of Warcraft, the original version. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can get matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. That's 2 days. Give it a try and see why over 2 million people have used BetterHelp Online Therapy. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and off-topic listeners, that's you, or viewers if you're looking at me as I say this, get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/off-topic. That's BetterHelp.com/off-topic. Thanks, BetterHelp. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, this podcast is also sponsored by DoorDash. You've got back-to-back meetings. I guess I should say I have back-to-back meetings, errands to run. I also have that. And chores to take care of. I have that also. This might be for me. What's the secret to clearing your to-do list? It's a little help from DoorDash. I should have thought of that. You can get dinner, household essentials, and everything on your grocery list delivered. Look, I love it. I use it. You've heard us talk about it on other shows, but off topic, we're dialed in right now. You're like, oh, I'm typing on my computer machine. I'm typing away, but I want to get Panda Express. Boom, it's there right at your door. Oh, I forgot to get Windex, and I got to get a birthday card for my mom. Boom. DoorDash is there to help. Get what you want to eat right now to your door with DoorDash. Along with the restaurants you love, you can get groceries and other essential items delivered to your door. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items in under 1 hour. Are you craving late night ice cream? Are you Chris Damaris, aka Pasta Pete, and you have to have it literally every night? Otherwise, you can't function as a normal human man. Forget that one key ingredient for dinner. Again, if you're Chris, it's ice cream. Or maybe you just need to stock up for the week, like Chris does every week for ice cream. With DoorDash, get everything in one app with over 300,000 partners. You can support your local neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, or Cheesecake Factory, many of which we have covered on Face Jam. Ordering is easy and your items will be left safely outside your door if you choose contact delivery drop-off. For a limited time, our listeners, that's you, can get 25% off and zero delivery fees on your first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app, very easy, and enter the code OFFTOPIC, even easier. That's 25% off up to a $10 value and zero delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app from the App Store and enter the code OFFTOPIC. Don't forget to use the code OFFTOPIC to get 25% off your first order along with no delivery fees. Can you believe it? Subject change, terms apply. They probably left that part in. Don't worry about it. All right, thank you. Back to being me.
Unless you're a first member, you don't have to. Or if you're watching it live, you get a freebie pass.
I was going to use that to go and get water, but it's not real right now, is it?
It's already over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, already.
Someone who's not a sponsor is watching it, and they were like, "He took all that time and didn't get water."
Yep.
I'm gonna get
first member.
I'm gonna get water right now.
Okay, that's
Do it.
Go get your water.
Go ahead.
Well, hurry up.
I'm thirsty.
Hurry up! You hurry up.
I'm not going anywhere.
Dude.
Done
Hey.
already.
All else fails, I can wear those shorts. I have those.
Oh yeah,
Although
do
they're
it.
not.
Those are the H Lounge shorts. right?
Yeah.
That's not the same.
It's not the same, but and you know what you can tell 100% if you ever see me wearing those.
What's up?
I gotta do laundry because I don't wear shorts
Yeah.
You
me
don't wear
either.
shorts. I don't either.
Not like
really.
a shorts guy.
ever.
Yeah.
I wear long gym shorts as bathing suits. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because they're great bathing suit
Yeah.
material, and they cover the knee.
They are. I don't know
They
why.
dry
for some reason
fast.
I thought of like the sweat
They don't.
shorts.
They don't like. No, not sweat.
No.
They're like I don't know how to describe them. They're just called basketball shorts. They're
Yeah.
like bead water. They don't like absorb it.
No, yeah, I know. What
Which
you're
I
talking
assume it's like for humans that run around and sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. I'm sweating in my hot tub. And then I get out, beads right off me.
about. Did you hear that? You hear
Beat
that?
it
That
off.
amazing, just like, look at me, I'm
Yeah, it's
amazing.
like-
I have a hot tub.
Yeah, and that's where I sweat. That's when I do my real work. I go, time
Yeah, that's why
I
hot tubs
work
are so
out in-
disgusting.
time to
the
put
hot
the
tub.
work in.
Hot tubs are very nice.
Well, they have like a filtration system.
But it's,
do?
it's still like
It's-
you're, in the wise words of Sweet Life on Deck, you're really just sitting in a hot soup of humans, you know?
Yeah, but I know what humans are going in it, so
That's
Yeah.
it doesn't
true.
bother me.
That's
it's
true.
exclusive. It's
Yeah.
not like a public hot tub.
It's not.
Um,
How's your water?
yeah, you gotta burn out them germs.
Yeah, that's why they're
There's
hot
so many fucking chemicals.
in the hot tub.
Speaking of hot
Yeah.
tubs, this has nothing to do with hot tubs, but it just
Okay,
came to me.
speaking of which.
If aliens came down to the planet and you had,
Like Mr. Bean.
Right.
I've never seen
alien.
that movie.
Also, he's
Mr.
not
Bean.
an alien. Yeah. It's,
Oh, I would have believed it because I've never seen that movie. If aliens
the
came down to the
face.
planet and you could only show them one thing to prove that the human race was worth saving, what would you show them?
Mr. Blobby.
Ooh.
It's been great knowing you.
What are you talking about? It probably looks like them.
You know, you might be right. If you luck out and Mr. Blobby and the aliens look exactly the same, then I think we're okay. I don't know what I would.
Do you know who Mr. Blobby is, Kai?
No, and I know you were about to show me, so
Yeah,
I was waiting for it.
No, I'm gonna.
I would show them a mirror.
Great.
No,
They'd be
wait,
like-
keep going, keep going.
Yeah, and
Mr. Blobby.
I love watching people's reactions to Mr.
It's
Blobby.
always good, right? You don't even know what he sounds like yet.
Where is he from?
Gavin's
your
childhood.
nightmares, yeah.
Yeah, just all over television. Noel's house party.
That's what you grew up to.
Yeah, that's why he is the way he
Yeah.
is. Yeah, absolutely.
I grew up to Barney.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
little sister grew up to Hip Hop Harry.
Yeah, I would say I got the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Dude, Mr. Blobby.
Like, what does he do for a living?
He sort of walks around saying blobby, blobby, blobby.
What are you packing for?
And then he, keep watching, he'll fall over in a second.
There's no point in you packing. You're not coming to New York.
Oh!
No.
No, it's wall-to-wall stars next week, Blob. You would not fit in New York. I'm sorry. I mean, look at you. They won't understand you. You're just going to represent Great Britain in a totally ridiculous way. And next
Why are they dragging him?
week, we're great stars.
Has he fallen into the wall yet?
Not yet. Here he goes.
I'm sorry.
They're dragging him.
Wait for you. No, I'm sorry. No.
That man has a concussion
That's
now.
what he does.
He sounds like a demon.
he is.
Like,
Is that a kid's show?
Yeah.
No, it was
No.
like an evening,
Evening for
it was like sort of 7 p.m. you'd see that on.
was a book for children.
The original purpose of Mr. Blobby, I think, was that he was a pretend child's TV host that they would like punk celebrities with. So they would like invite a celebrity
Free
on to do
punk.
this like, yeah. It was like a joke thing where real celebrities would come in and do this new kids show called Mr. Blobby. And in rehearsals, it would be a guy with like the Blobby suit on. But then when they actually went to shoot it, it would be Noel Edmonds, the other guy, inside the Blobby
Guy
suit.
that wasn't Blobby.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just acting like a complete lunatic. And then the celebrity has to like make the whole show. And then at the end, it's like a reveal. It's Noel Edmonds, we got you. But then
They
Mr.
know who that is.
But then
they
Mr.
don't
yeah,
make your
he-
face
yeah.
going, who are you? They go, it's
Yeah.
Noel!
Yeah.
And then obviously they could.
No! Oh my God! No! Yeah, no.
They could only do that for one season because then everyone
Yeah.
knew who Mr. Blobby was. So then Mr. Blobby became a British icon.
He became something.
I can't.
There was
Yeah.
even a Blobby world,
I feel
a
like
theme park.
if I was, aliving back then,
Yeah.
I feel like I could definitely have made it into the British entertainment world. I don't know. Seems pretty easy. Like, if that was the context.
You gotta be
It's
weird.
easy.
Seems pretty
I don't
easy.
know what happened to the mask. Maybe we had a blobby
I don't know,
mask
like,
around here at some point.
A blobby world sounds like a nightmare. Every once in a while, you hear on like the speakers like.
And again, this is coming from someone who grew up with Barney, and Barney is a dinosaur.
Barney's pretty
from
normal.
other
Imagination.
dinosaurs from
Barney's
our
tall.
imagination.
Barney's pretty
Oh.
normal though.
Dinosaur sensation. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty normal compared
And
to
like
Blobby.
I see Blobby, and it's like you make the comparison, but just I don't like Blobby. I'll say
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like him.
I like him.
I like a lot of your childhood stuff.
What else should I know about your childhood, Gavin?
Lots of Super Nintendo.
I held my
But
first
different
SNES
color.
controller.
It wasn't
like,
even
2
really an
weeks ago.
SNES controller either.
But
was
isn't it
that
nice?
Switch one?
Isn't it? Or does it feel like a piece of shit to you?
It was interesting. There was no analog sticks.
No.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't need them back
Even
then.
the first PlayStation started without analog.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
have 'em. They added that for
That
Ape
was
Escape.
a big
Did they?
deal.
Yeah, so
I
you
had a
could like
big
catch
deal.
monkeys
Yeah.
with analog action.
Like Matt gave me the N64 controller because we were playing
Mm.
Ocarina of Time, and I was disgusted.
Well, it's a piece of shit.
It's
It
a
was
piece of
rotten
shit.
was-
piece
yeah.
of shit.
It was
It's
terrible.
like having 2 analog sticks, but one of the analog sticks is 4 buttons.
It's like having a controller that had 2 legs and a dick in the middle.
Also-
And where do you put your
Did
hand?
have a
But also,
weird
I'll tell you where
hold
you
it.
put your hand in the middle dick, and you never, ever, ever, ever hold that left one.
Yeah,
Because there's like 2 games for it.
it's for like
Yeah.
taunting in Mario Party and
Like you
in
just
Smash
don't
Brothers,
ever
maybe.
hold it. You hold
Yeah.
the middle
I
and the right every single game, and then they decided to make a joystick out of like a fucking meteor. It's like the hardest substance known to man, where it just grinds into your face. It's not rubber or soft or anything.
even like
And on the fucking
new one.
re-release, they made it
Yeah.
exactly the
It's
same, just as
exactly the fucking
uncomfortable.
same.
Genuine.
It's very genuine.
Yeah,
They had to fucking dig that shit out of a vault. They like mined it from like Mordor to make the fucking N64 stick. It's so uncomfortable.
It's
that's
weird.
Yeah.
that's why people rip their hands open on Mario Party.
Really?
Doing this
Oh, yeah.
with the rotation that you use your palm, and because you have a fucking sharp rock in the middle of your palm, it would fucking cut your hand open, and people got blisters.
That's
I had,
why-
I had a water blister once, the entire size of my palm.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
That's
from
terrible.
that game.
That's why the
But
new
he
Mario
won.
Party has the warning for that one.
yeah.
To roll,
Yeah,
to
but you
warning,
do it
like, hey,
anyway.
be careful, don't hurt
You do it-
yourself.
But it's not that bad on the new controller.
It is.
Only if you're using
Yeah.
that nightmare.
And you can use that controller for it if you want. Don't.
I
No.
just don't understand why they thought they needed 3 legs and I only have 2 hands.
Because it's Nintendo and they just wanted to be different.
Yeah,
would
they're just
be
trying
extra.
stuff,
That's
you
it,
know.
man.
I mean, I thought the GameCube controller was also a bit weird.
Yeah, but at
It didn't
least
have an
there's-
extra schlongy bit, but
Yeah.
it was
No, it
it was
sure
just
didn't.
like a what?
It
Like
was a thick boy.
yeah, you had to get used to it. I feel
Yeah,
like
you
an
did.
Xbox controller felt pretty good the first time I held it. It was a bit big, but it was like
You mean like original
The
Xbox?
Duke,
like a Duke.
The Duke was too large.
it was
Yeah,
too
see,
big,
that
but
was-
it felt like everything was in the right place for once. I wasn't ever like
That was a controller that when I first held it, I was like, hate it. Now I think I'd love it. My hands hadn't grown
A lot of
at
people
that
would
time.
say Xbox is their
It's still a little
controller.
big though.
It's
Like the
still
original
pretty big,
Duke is
yeah.
still too big. It's like the biggest controller they ever made. At least as far as like main.
yeah. I guess it's just like what I played all of Halo on, and
Or
it just
pad.
I was
Huh?
comforted by it.
What?
Huh?
Have I ever held a Duke?
No, I was
He was
saying a
whispering or
bigger,
something.
yeah, a bigger
mumbling.
controller would be a DDR pad.
right, which
That's
isn't
pretty big.
fucking-
Dance Dance Revolution.
You're not
Yeah.
holding it.
I know that.
You could hold it.
I've never played it.
You can hold it. You can pick the whole machine up too. Your hands are big enough.
Oh no, wait. Do you consider the Wii U thing a controller? The
What does
gamepad?
that mean?
Would
What's the
that
Wii
be
U thing?
The gamepad for Wii Fit? Or the
no,
actual
like
the
the-
big,
the-
the
the
big
screen
old,
thing.
the original Switch.
Yeah, I mean,
the original Switch,
technically.
basically.
Oh, the Wii U
controller.
one.
Yeah.
Not the Wii U.
Yeah, but it's still like
That's handheld though.
but it's large because it has a screen.
Yeah.
And it fits in your hand. It's still
It
like
still feels comfortable.
smaller
Yeah.
than the Duke.
I feel like we should
which was
include like
giant.
handheld consoles versus like.
Well, it wasn't. Well, it had like a handheld element.
that's what
I
I'm
guess.
saying.
It was a real shitty prototype Switch.
It was.
Yeah, if you went
It's
too
what
far
it
away
was.
from the thing,
It's what it was.
cut out.
If you look at if
wasn't that far.
you gave a kid a Wii U now, they'd be like, the Switch sucks. Like, if they didn't know what a Wii U was. It's a shitty ancient Switch. Nintendo also loves fucking putting it in everything.
How many
Like
people-
all their games. Like, isn't that what Link uses in Breath of the Wild? Didn't he run around with
Yeah,
a Wii
he
U?
basically has like the Wii U tablet.
Fucking Wii U tablet.
Yeah.
They
Or a
always do that
Switch.
shit.
Yeah.
Did anyone actually own a Wii U?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I just felt like it's just a Wii.
2 yeses.
Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, I played like the entire Switch lineup years before.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I got it for Wind Waker. That was basically
Yeah.
it. Like,
That's
play
probably
HD
like
Wind Waker.
one
Like I
of
got the
only
Wind
games
Waker
ever
edition, so mine
bumped up.
has some shit on it, like gold shit.
I got it for some new game, and then I kept it around just for the Virtual Console. I just loved the old shit that was on it.
It's got a good Virtual Console.
I played all of DK64 on it, up to the point that I couldn't get past.
And
You still never
that
done
was in
that?
the first world?
No, it's I got up to the same place as I did when I was a child on my original N64.
Blobby Island.
Where you have to beat original Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah,
the
I
arcade
like
one to
get
get
like a coin or
You have to
something.
do it twice,
I love that what's stopping you is the original Donkey Kong.
and you got to pull the lever on the arcade every time.
It sucks so much whenever you lose. I think I
I
did that.
can't do it, and I refuse to use save states. So I never got through.
I remember my dad. I couldn't do it
I
either.
remember your dad too.
And
Yeah.
he was just like, I've
Good
done
dad.
that. I've beaten that. I'll do it for you. He got to the ending and he was like, see, easy. And then he killed himself. He's like, you can do it too. And he walked away. And I was like,
Wow.
why would you do that?
That's evil.
Yeah, and 3 months later he was right.
He did that with Matt every day in Mario Kart. That's why he is the way he is.
Yeah.
Every time we're racing against Matt, he's racing against his dad in his mind.
PTSD. You get those
Yeah,
flashbacks,
it's just
right?
like,
That's why he
was,
often in Let's Plays he'll scream a lot. Are you proud now, Dad? And he really knows what he's talking about.
We always have to cut it
They
out.
cut it
It's
out.
too-
yeah, I appreciate that.
around.
Look at me now, Daddy.
Look at me.
Dude, I love playing Mario Kart with him because he couldn't. That was like the only game he played where like
damn.
it just
You're
made him
sick.
sick. Yeah, well, he got sick.
You're sick. Why would you love that?
It's great.
Your poor father.
He abandoned me on Donkey Kong.
I mean,
Asshole.
it sounds like he taught you a lesson, and you learned it.
That if you work hard enough, you can accomplish some things you want.
You'll accomplish
Not everything.
something, and
Something.
people will despise you for it.
Yeah.
I got to punch K. Rool in the face, so.
Have fun in
out,
first
yeah.
place, because second's far behind.
You
It's
got
a
to shoot
lonely,
his toes in his shoes.
it's a lonely road up there.
Second place.
That was
is
a really
just
cool
the first
fight,
loser.
actually.
Unless you're playing with
One
Matt,
day,
then it's
go.
the real winner. That's like the protocol in Mario Kart. Is second place is first place. If
Yeah.
Matt's
Yeah.
first
Is there new maps now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of the maps they're bringing back from like older consoles.
So-
like,
That's,
Almost all
that's
of
an
them.
insane move.
Why?
So-
I expected them to do a new game.
I think everyone did, and they just went doing like this.
What,
Again,
like-
Nintendo, they went, no.
They're like, it's been, what, 8 years?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put out more maps.
DLCs.
The thing is, it's
I'm
like,
fine with it.
I'm totally fine with
And
it.
that's why they did.
And I'm like, man, that's a great idea 5 years ago. Like, you should have had that idea.
That's every
5
good
years
idea
ago.
at Nintendo, though. Remember when they added online to Mario Party 3 years after it came out?
Jesus.
That's true.
And
They
then
did wait a
they
bit.
threw us one that came out with it, and they were like, "You're welcome," and everyone rejoiced. Mario Party All Stars has online. I'm like, we're celebrating this in the year 2021.
Yes.
That's what Nintendo has done to you.
Nintendo really gets away with a lot of.
They do.
Disney logic. Like the things Nintendo and Disney
Start
get away
adding
with, it's just, like,
joysticks.
wild. Like their things still drift. Their fucking controllers
drift?
still drift. Like
Yeah, but they'll
that's
fix 'em.
wild.
They will fix them.
In 6 weeks.
And then they'll give it back to you and it'll
true.
drift again after a month.
I haven't had that. I did have my my Pro controller started drifting, and I was just like, well, it was a custom one, so I wasn't gonna be able to like send it or have anything. They'll be like, fuck it. So I just hit it really hard, and it works fine now.
Nice.
Yeah, fixed it. Maybe that's what they're doing. They get your Joy-Con, and they just like smack the hell out of
They
it.
That's why it
there's
takes
That's
like
always the first
a bench
step.
in Nintendo. They just, you bring in the next one, fixed.
All right, that's good.
Dude, I've kicked a couple things to life before. It's satisfying.
Yeah.
When something's just being stupid.
Yeah, it's really satisfying when it's like quite a big object and it's maybe got like a metal top and you thump it and you can feel it go like and it fixes it. I feel like I've done that to a VCR once.
Can I get that sound effect that you sent again?
What did I do?
Yeah. I want
Yeah,
that.
it's a mechanical.
I want that sound.
Yeah, we don't live in a very mechanical world anymore. Everything's like
Yeah.
beeps and clicks.
Yeah, like you wouldn't want to thump a switch, like the whole thing. It'd be like,
Yeah, I
how do
want
I-
that on my soundboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get that on my soundboard too? Very authentic, you know?
Yeah.
Again, authenticity, full circle.
Why'd you do that?
That's Andrew Penton's text tone.
Oh, is it really?
Oh no.
He thought I did a very disingenuous "oh no" in the middle of a bleep face recording, so he clipped it out.
Why were you disingenuous?
I maintain that I wasn't. I was genuinely like,
You
oh, no.
just said you weren't.
What?
You just said
again. Do
I
it
was
again.
very
He
disingenuous.
thought I was disingenuous. That was a real oh no for me.
Okay, can we hear it again?
Do it right now.
Wait, hang on.
Oh no.
I can see it
I
both
could
ways.
see,
Any more
yeah.
context?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I don't remember the context. What was
I'm
it?
just saying, like, I would need to hear you say something before and after that to tell how
Yeah.
little you actually care. Because
I feel like if
I
you,
think I'm a pretty good authority on
I
it.
feel like if you held the no a little more, I've been like, all right, now relax. But oh no, I feel like.
oh
nah.
no.
Like oh no.
Or like, I think he probably expected like
Sounded
a,
way too
oh no.
Yeah.
But
Clearly wasn't that bad.
I don't know what you were
Yeah,
oh
what,
knowing.
yeah, what
Me
no?
neither.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you said oh no followed by fuck you, then
Yeah.
he probably
obvious
was
telltale sign.
disingenuous.
And I think there was also an oh.
Oh, so like you prepped for it, like,
Where was that? Was that before or after?
That was before. I was like, oh.
See, I'm already leaning
then-
towards believing you with just that.
Can we get the oh and then the oh no?
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, I can buy that. I mean, that seems like
He did not buy it and laughed for about a minute straight about just that. He was.
it depends. It depends.
I can't
like,
agree with them. It doesn't
to
seem,
me-
you're too genuine. about
no, if he's talking about like a slight, and this happened, and you went, oh no, that's appropriate. If it was like, and then
Yeah.
you know, my brother died. That would be maybe.
Oh, no.
not
I
so
think.
genuine.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I agree.
Yeah.
I remember. I think it was very genuine. I just think maybe you weren't giving the emotion he was requesting. Like you're just
Yeah.
like,
Well,
oh,
maybe
no.
That could
maybe
be
he
it.
wanted
Matter
too
of
much.
factly, like, oh no, not like, oh no.
Yeah, but maybe he needed to be put in his place. Maybe it wasn't that emotionally effective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll have to go
Did
back
his brother
to the,
die? Is that what it was?
I don't think so. I don't think.
I don't think so. He's not sure. But
Also, pretty sure I was just listening to Jeff. I don't think it was even Andrew's story.
Well, I'm lost.
Yeah.
Because I don't know any of it.
I wasn't there.
I was there and I know even less, probably. We'll have to play the entire clip.
Oh no!
no.
Oh no.
What were you going for there? Like you did care?
You tell me.
I feel like that was. I would believe that.
Good. 'cause I
Really?
was lying.
You're a
Yeah.
fool.
That one. That's too long.
Too long?
Too long, but oh no.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Dude, you are
The
so
face sold it on that one.
you are so gray under these lights. It's crazy.
Yeah, actually, can I get a
Like-
It's right here.
Like
You
it's
got
the
you got
side.
master
No, it's
chef
the top
feel.
two though, man.
The top?
It's probably the lighting.
It's giving the Mr.
Yeah.
Sheffield look, like from the nanny. Yeah,
nice.
thank you.
It's weird that you did the impression of Fran Drescher, but you're not talking about her. You're just
No.
talking about the show.
Yeah.
And the guy in the show.
Yeah, her boss
But
turned
No
lover.
one really has a Mr. Sheffield impression, I don't think.
well, that's what Gavin sounds like.
Yeah, he's British.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess fair.
Say something
fair,
about
whatever.
say something about a
You're right.
feisty nanny.
Oh, you're a right feisty nanny.
That's Mr. Sheffield.
Did I not do it right?
You nailed
No,
it.
you-
And then Matt Cece Babcock.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely Neil. The
Niles,
butler.
the butler.
Niles, close.
the butler. Thank you.
He's Niles. Then who's Cece Babcock?
I have to
Sarah.
love them, don't I?
Sarah and
no.
Sarah and Niles hate, or Cece Babcock and Niles despise each other. and
Until they
feud
don't.
Until
then
they have babies.
This all sounds weirder than Mr. Blobby. To me.
It's a great
mean,
show.
Wait until after they
Fantastic
get married
show.
and then they crash on like deserted island.
Yeah, they do that.
That's like an actual
that's like the
plot point.
finale, isn't it?
I-
or
is
like
Which
right
one?
near the end.
Where after
Yeah.
they get married, their boat crashes.
Yeah, that's
No,
like
that's not the finale.
it's right. It's
They
like the
keep
last
going
season.
after that.
It's I would say
It's like
it's
right near
the
the
second
end.
to last
Close to
season.
the end, yeah.
It's the second to
Look,
last season now.
point is, she bagged him.
Yeah. He said he had to say I love you like 3 times
She
before
got
taking
it.
it back, but the 3rd time was the charm.
Yeah,
got him.
And then there was those.
Yeah, there was a boat
and
ride.
him and his rotten kid.
And he got bit by a snake.
He did get bit by a
She
snake,
had to suck out the poison.
and that just worked.
I don't think
Anyway.
you're supposed
Question.
to suck the poison.
I'd blow it back in.
I gotta get through your
wanna
system faster.
Yeah, I'm gonna accelerate it. Get it out.
Just push it
faster.
deeper into the
Yeah. Now, how would little Gavin deal with the poison? He goes, "Oh shit! Oh God, Matt, pull me out!" Hey, I got bit by I got bit by a snake. Can you
get rid of that?
Can you help me out? Oh no. Man, it's not looking good.
I'm paying you
There's goopy
$1,000
shit
an
everywhere.
hour.
Goopy.
What do I do?
I'm
That's
raising my
supposed to be
rates.
this thick. I feel like you see a giant thing of blood, like a giant blood clot, just because, like, you know, poison gets that shit thicker, and you'd be like, why is there mountains in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you breathing, by
I have
the
to
way?
kick down your mountains. Am I breathing?
Yeah, how you breathing in there?
Tube.
Well, you got oxygen in your
Wait,
blood,
there's like
man.
a tube.
There's
Well,
oxygen.
He's
in
got
there.
oxygen in
There's
your
oxygen
blood.
in
Yeah, I'll
water
use
too,
some
and
of
you still
the,
drown in water.
As long as I'm on the
maybe you
right
do.
side of your heart, I've
there
got
something I don't know?
oxygen.
Yeah, air, sure.
Those are my
Sure.
gills.
You'd be so small, it'd just be like a
Gavin would do
huge
that with
giant
blood.
cave. You wouldn't.
I'm pretty sure at this size, lungs wouldn't work.
I think
probably right.
you, Gavin probably has some sort of blood oxygen filtration system in his nostrils, like a fish sucking air through their gills.
A nasal gill.
Yeah, you'll snort up a bunch of blood and come out breathing.
Just keep.
I think I'd have to breathe like an insect.
breathing.
I need like a spiracle.
How do insects breathe?
Like holes.
Like these
Like
holes?
hole.
Not face holes. I think they have like holes up the body that.
It just happens.
You know
We
so
don't
much
think
about
it.
science, Gavin.
He does.
Oh my God.
He does.
You should go. You should like
Yeah,
get a
I don't
degree or
really know.
certificate for it or something.
Yeah, you should get a certificate.
Then I'd be like me, but with a piece
Knower
of
of
paper.
Go
science.
get a certificate. Yeah, then you'd be respected.
Yeah, yeah. Then you
Not
should
wearing
get, like,
your
a
little
job.
baby bottle shirt, you little baby.
baby bottle
You made
shirt.
this.
I requested it. Yeah.
Who was in Crybaby Crew officially?
Me, Gavin, Fiona.
I miss Fifi. But we'll see her in LA.
That's true, actually.
Because she'll be at AH
be there.
Live, LA, so iffy.
That's true.
And so Funhouse.
Is that announced?
Yes.
Sweet.
sure.
Kind of funny. We got some kind of funny.
In San Fran.
Gonna show up in San Francisco.
Yeah. And then Jeremy will be there.
For all of it.
Oh yeah, Jeremy's gonna be at all of them.
Oh,
Yep.
it's a lot of people.
Cast. And Gavin.
Hey.
Ayo.
Yesterday, Jack teed me up during the live stream. He was like, oh hey, I heard that Michael, you might know there might be some old men making an appearance. And I was like, yeah, you and Jeff are going, right? Boom!
Dynamite. That's why you're called.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why you're all dynamite. It wasn't very nice, but
Did I ever post that audio clip of us coming up with a name? Nice Dynamite.
I don't know. I'm sure we've talked about it 1,000 times.
how'd y'all come up with it? I don't know the story.
I just.
Gavin
said
just
it.
spewed it out of his
It was
mouth, I think.
between. It was between rounds of some Minecraft video.
I remember we were on a cart at the top. It was either like a Hunger Games or like a Walls or something.
Yeah, I think
Because
what
it
happened
was
was
you
we
and I
had
and
to
Mike
do like
Hart.
an intro section, and then I think we all stopped recording.
We did.
But the audio kept going, and it was during that. It was like off camera that we came up with it, and then we came back with Nice Dynamite.
Yeah, we had to say it again. Because I mean, we did come up with
But it was all because we were going to use dynamite in the thing we were about to do.
Yeah.
We're going to blow up Caleb or something. with dynamite.
Probably.
I can't remember what it was.
Probably. Wow, incredible.
Yeah, Origins.
Can you believe we're not
10
playing
years
Minecraft
later.
every week now for the
mean-
first time in like how
I
many?
mean, I
years?
haven't played Minecraft every week.
Well, Achievement Hunter.
years. Oh, okay. I can believe it.
But
In the
pretty
world,
cool new show coming out.
in the world.
Yeah, so that's Block
Journey.
Island.
Yeah, your TV show, right? When's that come out?
You're in a TV show?
What?
Yeah, Mr. Blobby.
Oh, you're the new Mr.
yeah.
Blobby?
I've been
He's the
cast
blob.
as Mr. Blobby.
Has that not, has that not
you-
been leaked? Blobby 2.0? Blobby free?
Gobby.
Blobby free?
The
Return of the Blob.
Gobby.
If they
The
offered it to you,
Gobster.
Blobby Resurrection.
Lobster.
The Gobster.
if they offered it to you, would you take it? Would you be
Like Mr. Blobby?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be in that suit like I'd be in that suit
I'll
now.
be honest, I would be in the suit like that. I can't even imagine growing up with Mr. Blobby in that I get like a special feeling and fascination showing any other American because I know how bewildered I was. You talk to people and you're like, remember Blobby? And people go, yeah, that was crazy. The reaction here is, what the fuck is this? What is this? What? And you'll get that every single time, every time. And so having that little nugget in your pocket, you go, hey, you ever hear Mr. Blobby? You know the answer. It's no. It's always no. No one knows what that is. No one in America knows what that is.
And the guy, Noel Edmonds from Noel's House Pie, he went on to host Deal or No Deal, and then he turned into a little bit of a maniac, talking about cancer or something. And he said some stuff that was absurd about treatment for cancer, and then I haven't seen him for a while.
Okay.
It was
Cancel
weird.
culture is wild. Yeah.
It was
Damn.
I have a question for you. If you had the time, would you start streaming as a Mr. Blobby VTuber?
All you could say is like Blobby.
I'm just very, very annoyed
What?
that I didn't come up with that.
Like
sounds-
VTubing is just so huge. Like we've been talking about it, but
I wonder
office.
how much does it cost to buy the rights to Mr. Blobby?
I don't know, dude. What's Mr. Blobby's stance on cancer and cancer research and treatments?
Maybe he's fine with it. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
He's for cancer and against treatments.
Is that hat?
I
Blobby
bet
themed?
it's gonna
Pretty
be
blob,
just
isn't it?
Pretty
by the
Blobby.
rights.
That would be very easy. Yeah.
My God.
Happy birthday.
He did it. He put it on.
19
Now
years.
it's a Blobby hat. Yeah, looks good.
Look at you.
You're a unicorn. Put it on
I
your-
want to be the mirror right now that you're gonna show the alien.
a mirror. Because aliens don't have those.
What
What
if
would
they've
you
never
show them?
seen themselves?
Who I showed them?
How do you know an alien has a mirror?
I said, I'm just assuming, you know?
Gavin,
gotta imagine.
if they got here,
Yeah.
they had a mirror.
Yeah, I
At
think-
some point,
I
they
think
figured
that's
that
right.
out.
Yeah.
Or
I
like
think
they
so.
looked in water.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
something.
What planet has water?
I don't know. Probably
But
wherever
they're
they're from.
I mean,
drove
water is
into
their-
H2O.
maybe-
All they have to do is make it themselves.
Yeah,
really.
Gavin.
Yeah, can you make some water right now?
Can I grab some H? There's O everywhere. I just need some H.
Harvesting a bit of H.
Please.
Well, the problem is there's O everywhere, but you need to just get two.
Yeah.
If you have
If
O3,
you got
No,
too many
it's 2H,
O's.
1O. H2.
Oh yeah.
O.
That's actually.
so what's O2?
Yes.
We don't know.
Bad, right?
Isn't that also, O3
It's
is,
pure oxygen.
Yeah.
I think O3 is
O3.
ozone and it will kill you. Lethal.
Well, that's why we're trying to
Wait,
get rid
I
of it.
can't breathe those on you.
Global warming.
That's why
is the
I'm
reason.
blasting it. That's why I'm spraying cans every day of my
Why we
life.
drive to work every day, no carpool.
I just keep saying, hey, you know, I don't want to name names, but you know, I've seen parking that carpool spot. Trevor. And he doesn't drive with anybody else.
And he got that thick truck too.
Well, it's not a truck. It's like an SUV.
Thick. Skirty.
It's like a little thick.
Yeah.
It's thick because it's just like an older model, right?
Yeah.
Similar to mine, but mine's sleek.
I'm 100.
Mine's
but you also have
rounder.
like kids though.
Right.
Like I feel like you would not have that car if you did not have children.
Well, you'd be wrong
Really?
because
had
that
it
was the
before
car
that.
that Lindsay had when I met them.
Well,
Yeah.
Lindsay's from Texas too though.
With no kids, though. That
No
doesn't
kids.
make sense. Lindsay had the Ford Edge because of the safety ratings. That's why.
Interesting.
It's a good car that holds 5 people, has decent storage, but isn't a giant fucking white truck. And it's got good safety ratings.
Nice.
And so then when we got a second car, I went, I'll take that one again, please. The new model.
Yeah.
What if you tried a new one?
Don't care.
Like a Volvo?
for it.
Don't give a shit. Don't
Volvo?
care.
Volvos are
Didn't
safe.
even try. Dude, I went to
There?
the car, I went to the dealership. I went, hey, I got that car. Give me another one. And then I bought it and I left.
That's so easy.
It was so easy. It's a nice car. I like it. I like it a lot.
Y'all have it.
That's nice.
It's yours.
Yeah. And I just go, ooh,
I was
Drive
going to say
drive.
I'm 100% carpool.
It's true. You are.
wow.
don't-
You
Yeah.
really are.
You're just the pool, though.
Pool.
Yeah, no
If
car.
you need a pool for your car, Gavin is ready to go.
Hey, carpooling.
There you go.
It's true.
Should've found you.
I
You
could
could
always
take it
go in
every
there.
time.
I drove Gavin around the other day.
You think that's what some
We
people
had a
that
little
are
lunch.
We went and we got lunch.
I saw you guys when you went back inside. So
Yeah.
I was waiting for my lunch.
Yeah.
You were looking at us after our lunch?
watching us?
How did
Yeah.
we look?
Was this after lunch or before lunch?
It was after. And you guys were on your
Did
way
we look
back.
thick?
You look chummy.
I was thick. As I
was
had,
pretty chummy.
I had the ace of
Yeah.
spades.
It was chummy
Very
as.
chummy.
Yeah, yeah. It was it's really nice out. The weather's great.
It was
right
nice
now.
seeing y'all
Yeah,
like
sitting
from
outside.
afar, just being like, oh, like they're actually like friends. Like, you know?
Yeah, and
Well,
then
otherwise, what would be the point?
Well, we ended that
such
with
a weird
anyway.
thing?
Let's do
It's
this again
nice to
next
see you
year.
from afar. Not near you.
That's because of Gavin's schedule, not yours, right?
No, it's both. Now,
I'd say
'cause it's
it's-
his schedule and then kids. So,
Children's.
Man, if I had kids,
You're done.
Who the hell would you be? You'd be out.
Oh, I'd be the same person, actually. If you
I-
had
so
kids,
would I. We would be.
oh, I was like, I don't think I would
I
change
feel like
at
I
all.
barely see you now. Yeah, you with
Yeah.
kids. Jeez.
I think
gone.
you have two options at that point. If you have kids, either you would work less, or you would be a shitty parent. I think those are your only two options, honestly.
Or
like, there's no way you can do what you're doing now and also spend time with your
I
children.
mean,
It's
nannies
impossible.
exist. You could Fran Drescher.
I'm just saying.
yeah, but I
though.
mean, then he still doesn't see
Ooh,
his
a
kids.
feisty nanny.
I mean, no, but I think in that case, he just needs to be the fun parent. Who do you
Yeah.
think would be the fun parent? You or Meg?
I think they both be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
can
you
see
know,
that.
one's typically. Actually, I've asked Lindsay this question too. You know, about you and them, and
Don't ask questions about me.
they said that because I thought you would be the fun parent versus Lindsay, and
Yeah.
they were like, no,
Well,
it's a little back and
they're
forth.
wrong. I am.
You're the fun one?
Absolutely.
I'd try and be fun.
But would you be the fun
To who?
parent? That's the difference. Being fun with us is different from being fun with your kids.
Yeah, I'm saying with a kid, I'd try and be fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd be annoying as shit.
Like at that point, the kid would be like, "Am I the adult?"
Kids are running around annoying their parents would be the opposite.
No, you would be, I imagine, annoying to Meg or whoever this person
Yeah,
is at the time.
probably.
Assuming it's Meg at this point. In a hypothetical situation, I feel like you would aggravate if it was like, man, these kids, Gavin, and you go, whoa, and then you're covered in peanut butter.
I feel like you and Meg.
Actually,
I feel like you and Meg would be the perfect variation
Dude.
of those TikToks of just like, you know, when you leave the kids home with dad for a day. And
Well,
it's
the
just,
thing with kids is like, you know, you try not to give them like a pass on everything, right? Because then they're just gonna be spoiled. Whether it's giving them something or just like they don't get in trouble or like listening or whatever. Because it is very easy to be like, it's not that big a deal. But then you can't pull that back in
Yeah.
at some point. Now they're just like maniacs. But there is a bit of leeway to go, like when you say aloud, "Why have you done this?" You also know the reason is they're 2 years old. That's why they're maniacs, right? But that can't apply to then the parent or person watching them, right? So it's like kids covered in shit. You're like, damn it. And then you look at Gavin covered in shit and you go, you were supposed to stop.
you were the chosen one.
You were supposed to stop the man.
Literally, I think you
It
chose
gets
this
very
life.
easy to go, you're fine. What are you doing?
And then you gotta do it away from the kids to be like, Gavin, come on.
So I imagine Gavin is like the sitcom dad of being like, everyone's having fun. And then like, they're supposed to be in bed. I mean, you better go to bed.
I just end up picturing Robin Williams in Mrs. Doubtfire, where he's like jumping on the table and there's a donkey in the living room and then he gets divorced.
Don't have
That's
yeah.
what you're.
That's accurate. That's like, I don't think I could have heard
Alright.
a better description than that.
Where'd you get the donkey?
That donkeys are us.
Oh,
The donkey's
fair.
the robot.
The robot?
The robot, your robot. That's your donkey.
A robot donkey?
Yes.
Wait, what?
What?
Your robot.
You're a Roomba, maybe? I don't know.
Robot, your robot.
Oh.
Slow-mo robot.
Oh, my
Oh,
actual
right.
robot.
Your actual robot. Your robot. How many robots do you have, Gavin?
Well, I was thinking of a robotic donkey.
Stop saying that is your donkey. Like, that's your current version of a donkey.
Gotcha. Yeah. You don't
what
have a
you were
donkey.
saying.
You don't have a donkey, but you have a robot.
That's the comparison. You're
Yeah.
also not Mrs. Doubtfire.
No.
You're Gavin.
You're Mr. Gavin.
Yeah, what you were saying made total sense.
Yeah, it was. I was like,
really confused him.
no, there was literally a point where I
Really
think
got
I gave up on my joke because I was just like, he's not getting it. And then you kept asking. I'm like, I want to let this die. I'm okay with having a dead joke.
I
He didn't
let
just
die.
get it so much as he was what's going on here?
Like,
Where is this robot?
Let's delve deeper. What are you talking about?
Are you really Noelle?
What?
Kai, she's Noelle. And you're getting punked. Surprise.
I was Mr. Blobby the whole time.
It'd be crazy if a person pulled off a mask and they were Mr. Blobby.
God.
That's the
would
next
be
level.
the best horror film
Dude, what
ever.
if Matt was Blobby the whole time?
Take off his mask.
It's like
He's
you
been
say, well,
blobbing away for 7 years.
And you don't get to go to New York.
Well, that's when we tell Matt he's not going to the West Coast tour.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slam my head into a wall.
He doesn't slam. He
And
just
then
lets gravity
all that
do it.
work you've been doing the last week just means nothing.
It's true.
Well, not really. I mean, we'll use it. It just
Yeah.
won't be there.
Got it.
It means everything to the people going. Like you still have time to go now to AH Live today, right now,
Seattle's in a few
March
hours.
31st, which is today, or it's not anymore. But it has to be at least the 31st. You can't see this before the 31st. If you're seeing this before the 31st,
seeing
you're a
this.
time
Yeah,
traveler.
I mean, or they could be in the room.
You're a time traveler. No, if you're in the camera, if you're in there, no.
There's a tiny person in the camera.
Oh shit, there's a tiny person just
$1,000
plugging
an
shit
hour.
in. And then, the other shows. San Francisco on April 2nd and Los Angeles April
Yep.
3rd.
So if you're watching
Get
this
it
on
up.
April 2nd and you're in the San Francisco area, or even not, you could fly out.
Hop on one
Just
of
a
those
few hours.
trolleys.
Just go. And in LA,
Little trolley
April
ride.
3rd, just go.
You guys trolley
That's what we're
everywhere,
doing.
right?
You managed to get all the hair out of your face without touching it. I
Thank
was
you.
impressed, to be honest.
It's very easy.
Now, can you do it with your neckline? Nope, didn't work. Shit.
Shall I do that thing the dudes do who dye their hair to get rid of the gray, but do it like jet
Yeah,
black?
Be Mr. Sheffield.
Oh,
Be Cosmo.
like Ben Stiller in Zoolander? Like
You
what?
should do a Mr. Sheffield cosplay.
Wow.
Mr. Sheffield.
I don't
Was
know.
that your dream as a little British boy with the American TV show with the British guy in it? You have a similar shaped head,
You
I'll
do.
say,
Yeah.
as the actor.
You do. If anything, your hair at the top kind of just does a lot versus his.
He's
is
got
just
kind of
very
a
tame.
long face, too. Gavin more of it has an oval head.
Yeah. Mr. Sheffield also
Like a
shaves.
round
You haven't shaved in I don't remember how long.
He does, but he didn't shave on the island.
Not on the island.
How
He
would
didn't
he,
have a
Matt?
choice.
It was you said it was a
Figure it out.
deserted island. Like people used to live there.
No,
No.
like just no one lived there. It's just a
It was
piece
an
of
island.
shit.
It's an island.
Yeah.
Not deserted.
I feel like people with islands, they talk about islands like deserted islands or desert
I guess
islands.
that's a fair point. Deserted means someone was there before,
Once upon
right?
a time, not long ago.
What
Yeah.
is a desert island?
It's an island
It's
with
an island
sand.
in the desert, yeah.
Well, no, because that's a
But-
beach. What's the difference between a beach and a desert?
Gavin
They're
could do
different
that
things.
now.
Oh, absolutely. All you have to do is like
Do that
actually tame
now.
the hair.
Why are you laughing?
Just it's a little too much down here, but like
All right.
100%. Also,
Or you can go
would probably need to shape
classic.
your eyebrows too.
Classic.
Do you think he waxes his top chest?
No.
I think someone does it for him.
But you can't tell. You adopt the Sheffield look. He's got a suit and tie. You'll never know.
It's true.
I will say his eyebrows are more arched than yours are.
Oh, let me see.
What a face he's making. Too. He's also
wow.
doing like a
He's got
mentalist.
boomerangs.
Yeah,
He's doing like a
Your
mentalist.
eyes like that?
move, like,
Yeah, no, they're not
you
arched
couldn't
enough.
do it.
They're
I'm
not arched
thinking of a number.
Who's that guy?
Mr. Sheffield.
That's
enough. I don't know his real
I have
name.
no idea.
Maxwell Sheffield.
That's still not his real name.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
his name?
That's his actual name.
you
His
dead
name's I'm not dead ass.
No.
His name's Charles Shaughnessy.
Yeah, he's been other things.
Fair play.
An Irishman. I
Honestly,
suspect.
there's like two British
mean, he's from
actors
England,
in
but
like American
aren't
stuff.
involved.
He's one of them. I can't remember who the other one was.
There's probably
Wow.
more than two.
I always get them like mixed up. But like I'm thinking someone.
Dude, her name was Fran Fine in the show.
Yeah.
Damn, she fine.
It's fuck.
Fran Fine.
Fran Fine.
If you
No,
could-
I was
And
top.
you know what else she was in around the same time? Beautician and the Beast. The retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but she's a beautician.
Where are you going?
I'm standing up and putting my phone in my pocket.
Oh.
And also the show's over now.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Well,
No!
Oh.
Now it's over. Oh, you doinked him. You
Did you do that?
doinked him.
Did you do that?
You doinked
Who did that?
It was Matt.
You donk and doinked him.